In the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, to whom we all have to turn back. Honorable listeners and respectable audience, you know that we have started a series of linguistics. In linguistics, we have commenced the chapter, and it was about word and word formation processes. Listeners and audience, today, the topic which I have brought for you, it is about derivation. What is derivation? What is the definition of derivation? And what are the practical examples of derivation? Connected to this, I will tell you about the main difference between derivation and inflection. So be with me and listen to this lecture from beginning until end. But before going to start the topic, I would like to request to my listeners and audience, if you're new from my channel and yet you have not subscribed my channel, you are requested to like and subscribe my channel as well. Listeners and audience, derivation is the topic of word formation processes. Derivation is derived from the Latin word draw off. Now, what is derivation? Derivation is the process of changing the base form of a word to make new word. Base form of a word is also known as lexical base. Base form of a word is also known as root word. So, changing in the base form of a word, or in the root form of a word, or in the lexical base of a word, that is known as derivation. I'm writing the three terms, that is root word, lexical base, or base form. These are the same. They are the synonyms of each other. So changing in the root word or the lexical base or the base form of a word, this process is known as derivation. For example, we have the word kind. This kind is a root word. So changing in this word, which is the base form, which is the lexical base or root word, this will be called derivation. For example, this is kind, and now the question, how the derivation is formed? So there we using methods, procedures, like we have prefix, we have suffix. Generally, we call them the process of affix. We say affix. So affix, what is affix? Though I define it in detail, affix is actually a letter or a group of letters which come at the beginning or at the ending of a word to change the meaning of a word or the grammatical function of a word. I'm presenting another definition of affix. Affix is actually a minimal, meaningful unit or grammatical function which changes the grammatical function of a word or meaningful or even the structure of a word. So this is the definition of affix. And then we have two types of affix. We have two types of affix. The first one, that is prefix, and the next one, that is suffix. So this definition would be too much easy for the listener, that affix is a letter or a group of letters which come at the beginning of a word or at the ending of a word. So that is called affix. And there are two types of affix, prefix and suffix. Suffix is a letter or a group of letters which come at the beginning of a word. And suffix is a letter or a group of letters which come at the ending of a word. Okay, so in derivation process, either suffix is added with the word or prefix is added with the word. But as I said, that we are changing the root word or lexical base or base form to make new word. For example, this this is what? This is prefix. So new word is formed, unkind. This is derivation. For example, we have another words, think. This is the root word. To make a new word, here suffix is added, like able. So thinkable, thinkable. You see, thinkable, or you say connect. Take the example of connect. So place ing or plus this. So connect plus dis, so it becomes disconnect. So this is the example of derivation. So listeners and audience, I think now you know about the concept of derivation. But connected to this, we have another term, that is inflection. We have inflection. What is the difference between inflection and derivation? Listeners and audience, if we come to the definition, inflection is actually the formation of word process in which only change occurs in the grammatical category of a word. The changes occur only the grammatical categories of a word. Here the total word is changed, but here the changes occur only in grammatical categories. It means we are only talking about the tense here. The aspect of a word, either, for example, here we are also talking about the singularity and plurality of a word. A word is singular or plural. So that's why in derivation, the word is totally changed. But here we are talking about only the grammatical category of a word. It means that here the form of a word does not change. Here the structure of a word does not change. Here change only occur in grammatical category. As I said, for example, the verb. Take the example of go. So you see, whenever we are talking about as a singular noun or pronoun, so there would be, for example, if I say he, so here the inflection will be es, he goes. So that's why changing is only in grammatical category, and the form of the word remains the same. Okay, another example would be, take the example of connect. So whenever we are talking about as a category, as a verb or present tense, we say connects. Take the example of boy. So take the example of boy, so we are putting inflection. If we are talking about, for example, plurality, so boys. So in inflection, change occurs only as grammatical function. Like a word is singular, a word is plural, or a word is in the present or in the past, connect and connected. So hope that this topic is clear. Listeners and audience, remember that whenever we are going to start the next chapter, it is morphology, and morphology you will also know about derivational morpheme as well as inflectional morpheme. So this topic will be further elaborated with many other examples. Thank you.